All right, this is going to be a love reading for you. This is going to be for Capricorn, Juno and Venus. You can also if you have Capricorn and your 7th house making you a Cancer rising, you can also check your other placements. Okay, this is going to be for June 11th through the 18th. Okay. Okay, I'm hearing Justin Timberlake, what goes around comes back around. All right, so I feel like, you know, that's significant, okay? All right, you have keep an open mind. All right, so usually when this card comes out, we have children. This card usually comes out when you encounter someone that you would not usually date. Okay, this could be somebody of a different race, nationality, creed, religion. It could also be somebody who has children or somebody who wants children. Maybe you don't want children. You're like, no, I'm never having kids in my life, or I'm never having kids again. Or I would never date a white person or a black person or an Asian. Keep an open mind. I feel like the less likely choice is the best one, someone that you would not usually go for. I feel like they could be good for you. So just give a situation a chance. All right, I feel like somebody does have children, or somebody does want kids, maybe with you, of course. This is your reading. All right, so keep an open mind. Okay. So I feel like someone's going to approach you of a different race or of a different religion, or this could even be a same-sex relationship. Keep an open mind. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yeah. I feel like too I'm getting like German. Or Arabic. I do feel like somebody is European or fair-skinned. Maybe you're not attracted to light skin, or you're not attracted to fair skin. It's saying keep an open mind. Somebody may surprise you. You may be very compatible with someone. I feel like you are. Opposites attract. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so I feel like somebody is fair skinned. They have light skin. That's not usually what you like. You like dark, or you like African American, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, but somebody's giving you attention. I feel like whoever this Taurus is, they're giving you attention. They're asking you out. I feel like too they have kids, or like somebody likes your children. Okay, Page of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords, yeah, I'm getting a Caucasian. You have the Page of Wands, yeah. This reading is a confirmation. You're gonna get a confirmation of this reading, and you have, yeah. So I'm getting, you usually would say absolutely not. I don't date white people, or I don't date outside my race. I don't date foreigners. I feel like keep an open mind. Okay. Let's see where this is going. Okay, what is the 7 of Swords? Yeah, so I'm getting like you've been holding back from someone, or you've been completely opposed to dating a certain type of person, or a certain demographic, a certain race, a certain religion. You are completely opposed to this in every way. Okay, so I'm getting someone's going to change your mind, or something about the situation is going to change. You're going to realize that you have a lot in common with someone, or they're not very much different than you. They're just a different color. or they have a different religion, or they speak a different language, but I feel like somebody is there, you guys are the same, or you're very similar. What's the Seven of Swords? Getting it's an Aquarian. Yeah, the Five of Cups. Yeah, somebody, you're like, man, somebody is so pale. Somebody is fair-skinned, or they're white. All right, okay, Five of Cups, the Six of Cups. So I'm getting, is this your ex? Your ex is coming back around? Or somebody reminds you of your ex? Okay, I'm getting, I keep hearing like somebody's is Caucasian. The Seven of Wands, you're like, man, no, I don't date white, I don't date light. But I feel like that's all, I feel like white people keep hitting on you, or light-skinned people keep hitting on you. Keep an open mind, or maybe somebody's a Mason, or maybe you don't date Virgos, you don't date Leos. Like, no, I hate Virgos, I don't date Leos, I don't date Scorpios. No, absolutely not. Yeah, I feel like you're like, man, I don't date Aquarius either. I don't date Aquarius. I don't date Scorpios. I don't date Geminis. No. Okay, so you're like, fuck this reading. Okay, what's the Page of Pentacles? Somebody's a racist. I feel like you're a black racist. You racist. Okay. Yeah, you have the Five of Wands. You are fighting that idea with everything in you. You're like, no, I don't do that. I don't date outside my race, or I don't date people with kids. Absolutely not. No. Yeah. Okay. So, and we have the Four of Wands, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. I literally hear you saying, well, if I have to be with them, I'd rather be alone than date this person, or I'd rather be by myself than date this race, or to date people with kids. I just don't do that. That's not my style. Keep an open mind. The Emperor card. Or you don't date people over a certain age. Maybe you don't date people over 30, over 35. You'd be like, no, that's too old. I don't date older people. I don't date older men or older women. Okay, I feel like you're missing out, Cappy. All right, what's the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Wands? It's only for a week. Yeah, you have the Hermit. You're like, no, I don't care. Nine of Pentacles. All right, so you feel like somebody is too old, or you feel like somebody is too young, or you feel like somebody is too thin. Maybe you like thick. You usually date thicker people, or you like chubby, or you like a little bit of meat. I feel like somebody's real thin, very tall, or maybe they're white, or they're Jewish, or Arabic, or something like that. The Devil. What is the Page of Wands? Yes, I feel like somebody is young. Okay? Like someone's in their 20s, you're like, man, you're so young. Like, what's the Page of Wands? You are really like, man, I don't know about that. So I feel like somebody's under 30, you're like, what? Okay, what's the Page of Wands, please? But I feel like give it a chance. Keep an open mind. I feel like somebody's very mature for their age, or somebody wants to show you a good time. Hopefully someone's not a minor. I mean, make sure they're 18 is what I'm saying. I'm not telling you to be a pedophile. I'm saying make sure somebody is 18, but I don't think they're that young. But I feel like somebody is younger than what you would usually date, or like you're like, no, I don't date nobody under 30. What's the Page of Wands? What's the Page of Wands, please? Yeah, the Nine of Cups, but here they are. Somebody wants to take you out. You know, they want to spend time with you. Nine of Cups. I feel like somebody, you're going to be surprised. Nine of Wands, you're like, Stop judging. Nine of Wands, and then you have the Eight of Wands. What's the Nine of Cups? Here they are. Somebody is romancing you. They're very romantic. Yeah. You have the King of Pentacles, but they're very mature, and they are very rich. Okay. I feel like somebody is very well off. They look very young, but I feel like somebody is money wise. Not saying that's like that. Not saying that matters or anything. I'm just saying that's just what's coming out in the reading. I feel like somebody has their shit together. What is this right here? I feel like too, this person is very generous, they're very giving, they have a lot to give. What's the Knight of Cups and the King of Pentacles? You're like, why they gotta be young though? Damn, why can't you be 35 or something like that? What's the Knight of Cups and the King of Pentacles? The Ten of Cups. Yeah, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised. I'm getting an Aquarian. Aquarius, who is like loaded, okay? Yeah, the Death card. Yeah, the Death card coming up twice. So if you have Mars and Aries, your partner's going to be younger than you. Or if you have Mars retrograde, okay, you're going to look at all of your placements, all of your planets. The planet with the lowest denomination or with the lowest degree. If it's in your 7th house, I think that represents like your partner's going to be younger than you or something like that. I believe it's Mars though. Look at your Mars, because Mars represents your lovers. Our lovers is our Mars sign. If your Mars is retrograde, or if it's a very low denomination, that means your partner's going to be younger than you, or your lovers are going to be younger than you. Okay, so look at your Mars sign, where's the sign placed, and look at the denomination. I'm kind of getting that in this reading though. I feel like somebody is young and successful. What is the Strength card? Or somebody's very young, but they're very mature, they're very loyal. What's the Strength? The Page of Cups. This person is relentless. Okay, I feel like every time, I feel like if you say no, somebody's gonna keep trying and keep trying and keep trying until you say yes. This person does not give up. Yeah, the Seven of Cups could be a Scorpio. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles, like somebody really wants you. Somebody really wants you to go out with them, or like somebody really wants to work with you, or somebody really wants to work it out. What's the Death card? Yeah, somebody has Mars and Aries. Aries is a baby, or Aries is an infant. So I feel like, yeah, somebody's really young, or they have a very youthful spirit. Yeah, you need this in your life. I feel like Capricorn, you're like real serious. I feel like you are like, you rule age. You're ruled by Saturn, so I feel like you're like, no, I need somebody older. But I feel like you need this tenderoni in your life. You need this because I feel like you're very serious. You don't know how to relax. And somebody wants to relax you, have fun, go out, let's do something new and adventurous. You're like, no. The Page of Wands and you're too serious. Yeah, I'm getting a tenderoni. What's the Death card? You need to lighten up. What's the Death card, please? The Magician, and then you have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, you are really fighting this. You just really don't want to do this, do you? I feel like there is there's back and forth communication, but you feel like somebody's like hard to deal with, or you feel like somebody's too childish. That's what you need in your life, I feel like. You're too serious. All right? The Five of Swords. Or you're too racist. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like you're gonna fight this to the end. You're like, no, I'm not doing it, or I'm not gonna do anything, I'm not gonna take any action. So I feel like you want to manipulate this person, or you want to rule over them, but I feel like somebody is too free. They have a free spirit. It could be in Aries. Like somebody cannot be controlled or ruled, especially if it's in Aries. They do not do rules at all. So I feel like you're using manipulation, or you're using you're withholding to try to control this person. That's not going to work with this person. They wait for nobody. They are very impatient. Like somebody, if this is an Aries, you cannot control them. You cannot put restrictions on them either. Or an Aquarius. It is literally impossible to control this type of energy here. Aquarius, Aries, they don't do rules, and they don't do restrictions. That's not in their makeup. So I feel like you're trying to like put constraints on someone. It's not gonna work, not with this person. I feel like if that's what you want to do, just keep it moving, because they're not your kid. Somebody's not your child. They're not gonna act like your child either. Somebody's very free in their spirit. Okay, someone does not do restrictions. They don't follow your rules. They don't listen to you. Like someone's a baby at heart, an Aries or an Aquarian. What's this right here? Somebody does what they want to do when they want to do it. They're very free. Okay, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. So I feel like you want to treat somebody like a child because they're younger than you, but you can't. You can't like get a hold of them, or you can't get them to listen, or you can't manipulate them. I feel like somebody is a lot smarter than you think they are. Just because somebody is young does not mean they're stupid. I feel like somebody's very intelligent, very wise, especially if it's an Aquarius. They still know everything at 21. So I feel like you underestimate somebody's knowledge and underestimate their wisdom because they're young. I don't think you're going to be able to manipulate them. I feel like too, if you give somebody a hard time, they just move on, especially if it's an Aries or an Aquarius. If something comes mentally challenging or emotionally challenging, these two signs they just move on. They're not going to try extra hard, especially if it's an Aquarius. They're not going to try. That's not their nature. They just do something else. But you're trying to restrict them, or you're trying to change them or make them grow up. They're not. That's not who they are. Okay, the Magician card and the 10 of Wands. Or you're trying to make something hard for them, or you're trying to restrict them in some way. I feel like you're going to be stressed out trying to do that with this person. Yeah, the Death card again. Wow, the Devil card. Yeah, because you want to control them, or you want to manipulate them. Yeah, so I heard that what goes around comes around. The Justin Timberlake song. This person's going to surprise you. They're not easily manipulated or swayed. They could be a Capricorn 2, Moon or Rising or North Node. So you can't restrict them. You can't put restraints on this person. They know a lot more than you think, or they know you. They know what you're doing. I feel like somebody can recognize manipulation, especially if it's an Aries because they are the Magician, or an Aquarius because they're the 7 of Swords. They know when they're being manipulated by you, even if you're 50, 60, 70, and they're like 10. No, I'm just playing. But I feel like somebody's not an idiot like you think. They're not stupid. Somebody's real smart somebody's very mature or wise for their age. I say you should give it a chance. I feel like you are giving it a chance only to control and manipulate them. What's this? So I feel like during the week, you're having a hard time keeping up with this person because you're trying to control them, or you're trying to mold them, and they cannot be. Somebody is amorphous, or somebody is very free. If they can't be with you, they just move on to somebody else. Like someone is not, I don't know, they're not a very serious person, but they're just like a very free spirit. What's this right here? 5 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. Or maybe you're trying to burden somebody with a baby, or maybe somebody has a baby or whatever. I feel like if you're trying to get somebody pregnant, they probably know. And they don't want kids. They're not going to have kids if they don't want kids. Or maybe, I don't know, I'm getting something here about a kid. Somebody has children. Yeah, children. Yeah, so you're trying to anchor somebody with a child. So that they grow up and they become more serious, or so that you can better control them. What is the Temperance? Yeah, I feel like somebody is wise, like beyond their years, like somebody knows exactly what you're trying to do and they're not having it. What's this right here? Someone's like, no, I don't want kids ever in my life. No, absolutely not. And you have the 8 of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like if somebody's going to end up walking away, or you are going to end up walking away because you can't control this person, or because you can't manipulate them, they can read sarcasm, they can read condensation. Is that the right word? Yeah, when you're being condescending, somebody can recognize that. Or they can recognize when you're trying to manipulate them. I feel like somebody's very wise. Somebody can have Saturn and Sagittarius. They are very far from stupid. Or this could be you. Somebody's trying to anchor you with a child. Somebody wants you to settle down, or somebody wants you to grow up. For what? Or somebody's trying to manipulate you into doing things their way. Somebody's trying to pressure you. I don't think you're having it. You're like, nah, I'm good. I'm not having any kids ever. I don't want children. That's a burden. Yeah, what's this right here? Or I don't want to get married. That's a fucking trap. I'm cool on that shit. Okay, what's this right here? Like somebody is not, if it's an Aquarius, it's an absolute no-go. Or an Aries, you have the Five of Swords. That's not gonna work. Eight of Swords, you're trying to trap somebody, that's not gonna work. Somebody knows you're trying to trap them. I feel like too, like somebody knows how to get rid of that shit. Like somebody is not opposed to abortion or anything. They're not gonna be trapped or tied down or enslaved by children or burdens or responsibilities. But why are you doing that? Why does somebody need to have kids? Like, why do you have to grow up? For what? Why is it that serious? What's the Five of Swords? Yeah, but somebody wants to mature. Somebody wants you to mature real quick. Why? But it says keep an open mind. I feel like this is, I don't know who this is for, but I feel like if you're trying to trap someone, manipulate them, control them, burden them, I feel like you need to keep an open mind that somebody is very smart. They're very intelligent and wise for their age. They know what it's like to be burdened with children. They don't want to be married. They're not religious. They don't follow rules. Somebody's very rebellious. I feel like if you're, I don't know, maybe you should think twice about this relationship. Maybe that's why you're like, no, I don't want to date them, or no, somebody is too boundless for you. You're trying to put restrictions on them, or you're trying to pressure them, or you're trying to burden them with responsibility, or this is someone trying to do this to you. Somebody feels like you're too boundless or you have no discipline. Okay? Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. So somebody's in cahoots with somebody else trying to get you pregnant, or this is you. But you don't have to keep an open mind. That's a very Aquarian card. But I feel like somebody is smarter than you think. But this is, I'm just reading the card. So I'm getting you want to have a challenging time trying to tie this person down or pressuring them. Somebody does not fold under pressure. The swords do not bend. Aquarius, they don't bend. Aries either. They just do what they want when they want to do it. If you don't like that, they don't care. They just move on. Okay, let's see. So keep an open mind, I guess. Just go with the flow. Stop trying to control people. If you really don't want to be with somebody because they're too young or they're too free, leave them alone. But I feel like for others of you, I feel like somebody's trying to date you and they're real young. They have no responsibilities. What's wrong with that? Or somebody acts like a kid, they look like a kid, or they dress like a kid. What's wrong with that? I feel like, if you are like much, much older, I don't know. It says keep an open mind, but I can understand how this could be bad, or how this could not work out. I'm getting to like somebody's coming on really strong. Like I said, pressure. Someone's trying to pressure you into doing something, or this is you. Because somebody is young, you feel like somebody is stupid or they're easily influenced. They're not. It says support, okay? And then you have healing, very interesting. Of course, this could be child support with the children card coming out. It says, lean on your inner circle during this time. So I feel like the people in your inner circle are telling you to get somebody pregnant, or they're pressuring you to have sex with someone like immediately so that you can trap them and control them. Or someone's trying to do this to you, they're trying to have sex with you like right away, immediately, so they can control you with sex, I guess. Or they can trap you with a baby or something like that. Somebody thinks that if they sleep with you, they'll be able to manipulate you a lot better because you're going to be like hooked on the sex or something. Or this is what your friends are telling you, like, yeah, just sleep with them and they'll be hooked. I don't think that's true. First of all, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, they're not even sexual signs like that. They may not even have sex with you. They're not emotionally, that's not gonna work with no Aquarius. They may actually run from the sex because it's emotional and gross. Or if it's an Aries, they'll just have sex with you and then move on to somebody else because they get bored. So I feel like if you want to keep somebody's attention, if you want to manipulate them, I don't know, learn astrology? I don't know. It just depends on their placements. I'm getting Aquarius, Aries, so, or Scorpio. Now, if it's a Scorpio, you may be able to. I feel like somebody avoids sexual contact. They avoid physical touch. They avoid all that. They find it to be disgusting, or it's just too much of a burden to like be in love, to touch, to be all involved like that. Somebody's not really with that. They're more of a free spirit. I feel like somebody's more of an intellect. You have to stimulate their mind before they even sleep with you. So I feel like, yeah, keep an open mind. Focus on the mind if you want to manipulate someone. I feel like the way that you're going about doing something, you need to understand like somebody's character or like somebody's personality first. I feel like too, if you're usually not into something, get into it if you want to sleep with this person, or if you want to keep them, or whatever the hell you're trying to do. You need to be more Aquarius-like, open-minded, if you're dealing with an Aquarian. Like, I don't know, get into magic, get into spirituality, physics, the stars, all that far out shit. You gotta get into that shit to appeal to them. Or they'll just avoid you because you're not appealing to their intellect or to their wild side. Or you're not stroking their ego. If it's an Aries, if you're not stroking their ego, or if you're not making a situation about them, they'll just find somebody else who will, or they'll just run away, they'll just forget about you. I hope this is not offensive, but I'm just saying, with these particular signs, I'm just saying with those two particular ones. Like they're not gonna chase you, is what I'm saying, okay? Somebody is really independent. You have sweet or kind gesture. Okay, that works. Yeah, so try being nice. Or like maybe somebody's being very sweet and kind towards you, and you're not used to that. You feel like somebody needs to grow up and be more serious? Okay. And you have, we need to talk. All right, I haven't pulled one of these. I'm going to pull one of these. It says timeless, it says timelines of pleasure. Your subconscious cannot tell the difference between reality and storytelling. It's a sponge for narrative, not an arbiter of truth. Okay, let's move on. Action. Dedicate sacred space, meditation, therapy, journaling to reclaim your timeline. Yeah, I feel like you need to connect with the mind, the mental. Somebody's a little mental here. Your subconscious cannot tell the difference between reality and storytelling. Interesting. What does this mean? The Four of Wands. So it's an Aries, the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like too, somebody puts their work over everything else in their life. Their work comes first. Somebody loves their job and there's nothing you can do to pull them away from their job. Could be a Virgo. Oh my God. If it's a Virgo, just let it go right now. They're in love with their work. They're married to their job and shit. Okay, Eight of Pentacles in the Page of Wands. Yeah, keep an open mind, because you have your work cut out for you, is what I'm gonna say. Or this person really has their work cut out for them, man. They have no idea. They're so clueless. So I feel like somebody does not know astrology. Like somebody is like in for a ride. I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.